love me, yeah. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. GD. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sip of my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture, I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust and that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Get him Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Jop, that's my brother, you know we moving tight. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, Merrick shit, it's how we music, nigga.
Sweet Leah, I have trouble accepting the fact that you're gone, so I won't.
Yeah, YouTube usage, y'all. Let's go.
We went for a while without seeing each other.
Rest in peace to Sharon McLeod, y'all.
And I can understand
This song made me think about my moms, y'all.
why God would have wanted you close to her,
Smash them like buttons, y'all.
because you truly were an angel on earth.
I miss my mother,
In
y'all.
a special way.
Put the like buttons up if y'all know how I feel.
Mission.
Let's go.
It's been too long and I'm lost without you. What am I gonna do? Said I've been needing you. So needing you. Is your heart still mine?
Rest in peace to Aaliyah, y'all. Fair YouTube usage, y'all.
Off to college. Yes, you ran away. Straight from high school, you up and left me. We were close friends, also lovers. Did everything for one another. Now you're gone and I'm lost without you here.
Yeah, it's live, y'all.
But I know I gotta live and make it somehow. Come back to me. Can you hear me? Hear me calling for you.
Sing it out, y'all.
'Cause it's been too long, I'm lost without you.
What am I gonna do?
Said I've been leaving you. your heart's still mine. I wanna pass some time. Now I'm sitting here thinking about you and the days we used to share. It's driving me crazy. I don't know what to do. I'm just wondering if you still care. I don't wanna let you know that it's killing me. I know you got another life, you gotta concentrate, baby. Come back to me, can you feel me calling for you? Cause
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
You, baby.
Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
Yo, shout it out to everybody in the building. Y'all know your boy is back in the building. I got back this morning from Georgia, but I'm going to keep it funky with y'all, man. Listen to this tune right quick, because this is just how I'm feeling. You heard? Shout out to Frank Sinatra, man. Let's get to this work.
A brand new song for
York, New York. Yo, shout it out to everybody in the building. If y'all can hear me crystal clear, anybody but a dead body, give me some dice cubes. If I can get into this roll call, and shout out to everybody that typed into the chat. Anywhere. You heard what she said. We can make it in New York. We can make it in anywhere. So my next stop is Georgia, y'all. I feel like Gladys Knight, because my next stop is Georgia. You heard me? Leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. Leaving on the midnight train and going back to find. Woo-hoo! Y'all don't know nothing about that music, man. This is the grown folks content. If y'all hear me crystal clear, anybody but a dead body, put some dice cubes in the chat, please. In the chat, please. I'd appreciate it if y'all do let me know that everything is coming through crystal clear. I got some things I want to say. I want my people to talk to me about it. Angie, baby, I appreciate you for telling me the crystal clear, so let me get into the shout out. Angie, baby was the first one. Angie, baby is in the building, y'all. She been rocking with me and holding me down as a member for over a year now. I mean, deeply, I appreciate every member. I appreciate every supporter. You dig what I'm saying? Just giving me some of your time. I'm so serious about this. Time is the only thing that we cannot replace, and that's the most valuable thing that we got, our fucking time. People be thinking they money. People be thinking they relationships. People be thinking they clothes. People thinking they cars. Nah, the most valuable thing you got is time, man. Because nobody know when their time gonna be up. You dig? We got Meek up in the building. Day one shit, Brooklyn shit. You heard me, she here. Got my man Silver Point, he in the building. Appreciate you for pulling up. How y'all great people doing today? I want to tell y'all about my story. I'm tell y'all about my trip. I don't know if there's any people in here that like food, but this shit right here, let me tell y'all something about this shit right here. This shit right here, we went to the hibachi spot, the mixed vegetables, the fried rice, the noodles, the shrimp, the chicken, the steak, the white rice, we call it bug soup, and I had me a cup of sake. Shout out to them people right there that got together and put that shit together in the grill in front of us. They did their motherfucking thing. And then I found the hood spot, y'all. Like in Brooklyn, we got a thing for fish and chips. We got a thing for fish and chips in Brooklyn. We love fish and chips. We love seafood in Brooklyn. Anybody know about that? We love seafood in Brooklyn. I found the spot, y'all. Holy smokes, Batman. I found the spot, y'all. Do y'all see the shrimp and that catfish under the bottom of the shrimp? Them hush puppies and them seasoned French fries. Holy smokes. Angie said, I'm cooking coconut curry chicken and jasmine rice. Holy smokes, Batman. If y'all pay attention to the texture, I wish I could have got everybody here a plate of this shit. If y'all could understand the texture and the love that went to this motherfucking food right here. Shout out to King Deli out there in Georgia. Woo! First of all, I want to say shout out to my guy, Willie. All jokes aside, I got to shout my guy out on some real shit. Shout out to my man, Willie. I'll tell y'all the story. The company that I work for, if I'd have stayed with the company, only child, I see you in the building, girl. If I would have stayed with the company, I'd have been there about 15 years. And knowing who I am as a person, as far as my intelligence, my communication skills, and just the way I like to fuck with people, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I like to bring a good moment to a dead spot, you dig? If I'd have stayed there consecutively 15 years, it's no telling the amount of money I'd be making right now, legally. Now, I ain't gonna say I ain't take a couple of dollars allegedly at one time or another in the streets. I'm not gonna say that. But it was a cost that came with that. A cost, C-O-S-T. It was a cost that came with that. Paranoia, worryation, betrayal, disloyalty. And then I thought about it. Dog soldier salute. So the company that I'm at, if I'd have been there straight, I'd have been there 15 years. Now I'm back there. I've been there 6 months. The company I'm at, they bought another company. They bought another area in space. And they turned it out. And right now they are looking for some individuals to really be the representation of the North Carolina division. I was honored to be one of the people that was chosen. Shout out to my man, Toby and Willie. I'm dead serious right now, y'all. I got to say this. Shout out to my man, Toby and Willie. Toby is white. My man, Willie is black. The reason why I shout out to Toby. Hank, I see you in the building. Appreciate you. Said I'm at work. I can't talk. Peace to you, Dice. Peace to you, beloved. The reason why I say I fuck with these dudes is because Toby is the operations manager. Like, it ain't nothing fucking with him. That's on day shift. My man, Willie, pay attention to this, y'all, is the operations manager on second shift. If I would have stayed there, I get so disgusted with myself. If I would have stayed there, yo, dog, if I would have stayed with these people, man. But you know what? My grandmother always said, people say God give you things when you need it. I don't agree with that. And you know God don't give you things when you want it. But what I do agree with is God will give you what you need when you can handle it. When you're ready to handle it. You did? God got a plan, y'all.
Red zone, got my nigga wait out black. Fuck this shit up.
Yeah.
God got a plan for me.
128.
For me.
128.
I know God got a plan for me.
I done prayed.
For me.
I done prayed. The motherfuckers wasn't listening.
God got a plan for me.
No.
I understand.
I just stopped praying.
Lift up these small hands.
I got a gun.
Pray.
You know.
Smash that like button, share this live.
He's the greatest.
He gave us these goals. Yeah. Yo, where the bottle at? Right, pass that shit, man.
God got a plan for me.
He got a plan for me.
Yes, he does. I know God.
Yeah.
I know God got a plan.
Let me tell you something.
I done seen a lot of shit. I done sold a lot of drugs. I done lost a lot of crips. All I thought about was getting rich. I bought 100 grams and got a stick. If this is God plan, he done fucked up. I'm from the jungle where you pray if you ain't tough enough. I'll be back to grip, and then I called this bluff. I ain't saying that was tough, I just said give a fuck. Dark Knight's big gun. I'm like, give it up. Buddy, he was claiming crip. Guess he wasn't crip enough. Not jam, mine's didn't. Guess he wasn't quick enough. Told me he was playing tough. Niggas had to pick him up. I put your shooters in a box. I ain't a boxer. I keep a knocker. I pop a bean and I go bonkers. God's plan made my mama give me up. Sometimes I wonder why my mama ain't give a fuck.
God got a plan for me.
That man said God's plan was the reason that made his mommy give him up. He said that's why sometimes he really think why God don't give a fuck. Yo, y'all better pay attention. Well, shout out the way to Black, man. Yo, Rob, I see you in the building.
God got a plan for me.
128.
For me.
This is the different. This song is different, y'all.
For me.
I done prayed.
For me.
I done prayed.
You gotta hear what he said, man.
God got a plan for me.
How he thought he was tough, so I called his bluff.
Stop praying.
This is not rap music, y'all. This is the truth.
I will sing his praise. I know he's the greatest.
That's what I try to tell y'all about this podcast.
Yeah.
This is not a podcast, man. I am the truth.
Yeah, pass
It's the
that shit,
difference.
man.
God got a plan for me.
I am the truth.
He got a plan for me.
Yes, he does. I know God.
Yeah.
I know God got a plan.
Let me tell you something.
Let's go.
I done seen a lot of shit.
Me too.
I done sold a lot of drugs. I done lost a lot of
Me
crips.
too.
All I thought about was getting rich. I bought 100 grams and got a stick.
Me too.
This is God plan, he done fucked up. I'm from the jungle where you pray if you ain't tough enough. I'll be back to grip, and then I called this bluff. I ain't saying that was tough, I just ain't give a fuck. Dark Knight's big gun, I'm like, give it up. Buddy, he was claiming crip. Guess he wasn't crip enough. Not jam, mine's didn't. Guess he wasn't quick enough. Told me he was playing tough. Niggas had to pick him up. I put your shooters in a box. I ain't a boxer. I keep a knocker. I pop a bean and I go bonkers.
Me
God's
too.
plan made my mama give me up. Sometimes I wonder why my mama ain't give a fuck.
God got a plan for me.
Yo, smash that like button, share this live. Grown folks conversation, you heard me?
Got to the point where I don't even like this Chris shit no more, man. I ain't like this shit no more.
God got a plan for me.
First, it ain't no shit. Ain't no.
I feel his pain. I don't even like hustling no more, man. That shit ain't even worth it, man. Word. I'd rather go to fucking work, y'all. That's fact.
All my falling, man.
Niggas are dead, locked up. Niggas ain't gonna never come back. Rest in peace, Troy, boy. Rest in peace, Troy from Jackie Robinson. Rest in peace, Troy, y'all. Rest in peace, 30. You heard me?
Red pill, blue pill, so hard to give it up. I'll be in the box until I die before I give you up. God's plan turned my people into slaves. My whole housewife, they put me in a cage. I done sniffed so much coke, I can't give it up. I done drank too much lean, I can't give it up. I done fucked all that pussy, I can give it up. I chase money every day, I never give it up.
Yo, everybody in here, God got a plan for you, man. Everybody in here.
I want family. Turn on family.
He said, I watch family turn on family.
6 niggas, 6 minutes. I'm in the shit until the shit finished. Big crip, new whip, you see the rim spinning. My team spinning, my little cousin Big Bremen. Yeah, mad that I'm a G and my wrist slitty. Play me next pick, I might have your bitch with me. I was told never snitch, should've followed me. Niggas switch up, pop shit and give apologies. Perky at the perky, thick bitch sit on top of me. Birdie at the birdie on the block, this monopoly. I'll pull his birdie in the desert, niggas flock at me. Honey pack, Henny bitch, trust me, ain't no stopping me. I got dreams of dead people on top of me. Shoot mine, shoot two of yours, that's philosophy.
Ain't nobody fucking with that song right there. You see the difference? I was thinking about certain things. That's why certain music I listen to. You know, some people, they got their way when they come on YouTube. They want to do certain things. When I tell y'all it's therapy, and I like sharing certain things and asking certain questions for people that fuck with me, supporters, especially the members, especially my friends. When I come here and open up my book of life, I be needing real help with certain things. Even though any decision that goes down in my life is going to be finally made by me. I know that. Any decision. But sometimes, matter of fact, all the time, it's great to have good people and good energy around you to help you with certain things. I don't think everything should be discussed. Some things should just be left between you and God. But, you know, certain things pertaining to, you know, your lifestyle, your well-being, your happiness, your safety, sometimes with the good friends and family members that surround you. I was like, yeah, I had shout out to the people in the chat. Shout out to my man, Ron BX. Shout out to 050 China and all of them. Matter of fact, I thought about that because Ron said that to me earlier. GP, I see you in the building. Salute. He was like, appreciation, Dice. You deserve it. Shout out to Dog Soldier. I told Dog my company was offering me something. He was like, it's about time, man. Time for kings to be kings. Because like I told y'all, when you think you deserve something, it might not be true. When God knows that you deserve something, that's when it'll be rewarded. So check this out. 1, 2, Freddie, I see you, sis. We go to Georgia. Shout out to my man, Willie and Toby, man. That's all I got to say. I'm going to keep saying that. I'm going to keep saying that. Because Willie, instead of him, Eastside salute, instead of him choosing the street, my man Willie is the motherfucker. My man Willie Newkirk. Google his name. Willie Newkirk. This is not a game. If you go to my shorts, I showed you we was working out in the gym. Now this is the catch. I can't make this shit up, y'all. I can't make this shit up. This is the catch. But let me tell you something about how God worked. The ones that were chosen to be a part of this new company, this new area that my company owns, to run it, to oversee everything, because we the veterans, we know how to run certain things. The ones that was chosen, some will go with my man Toby, the first shift manager, and my man Eli, because everybody has their choices. Some will go with my man Willie, like I did. But I was referred and chosen, shouted out to Willie and Toby. They both came together. Now, when you got, see, this is what I'm proud about. And anybody in here, if y'all proud, my fellas, give me some dice cubes. My ladies, give me some purple hearts. If y'all proud of what I'm saying. When I got the plant operations manager, which is Caucasian, on first shift, then I have the plant operations manager, which is African American, on second shift. And I've built a rapport with these two individuals. These two powerful, impactful individuals. Some real shit. Powerful, impactful. And the reason why I say these individuals are so powerful, because if you say, for instance, you need a job. It's just like the street. See, we think we powerful because we can make a call and the plug know us for our resume in the street, and they know that, quote unquote, if they give us allegedly some coke or allegedly some bud or allegedly some pills or whatever we want to sell, they know because of our reputation that their money is going to be safe and secure and it's going to be sold. But I'm telling y'all something, it's a different feeling when you're recognized for your work ethic. You see, that's some real shit from a gangster. When you recognize, when niggas be like, Toby used to tell me this all the time. He said, yo, that street shit, leave that shit in the street, Dice. Leave that shit in the fucking street. He said, yo, when you come in here, be DeMar McLeod. For years, I never understood that. For years. I've never understood that. Shout out to the operations manager in Georgia, Mr. Lamar. I can't make this shit up. When you got the top dogs telling other top dogs, yo, this man right here should be up in the seat for being a top dog, it's a different feeling. See, like in the streets, when we go to the plug, allegedly went to the plug, we buy half a brick. Everybody want to say they had a key. But a lot of niggas never got over a 7. But when we get the half a brick and then the half a brick, the next 3 days, we going back for another half a brick. And then the next 3 days, we going back for another half a brick continuously, say for about a month or two. See, the plug is going to go, hold up. If you buy a half a brick, I'm going to give you a half a brick. Educational purposes only. The minute you still receive this, you still have a brick. Now, they had us so fucked up, we thought that when we got a brick, we was the one. We got a brick. We got money in the stash. We got the fly whip. We got the fly jury. We got the fly chick. The whole ghetto package. The whole resume from top to bottom of what you have to perceive yourself to be a fucking gangster. He busts his gun. He got to be dangerous because niggas ain't robbing him. Or he got to be loved and respected because of who he's always been. And he has like because they got us thinking we supposed to get the trophies. And he got the bad chick, whether she's driving him insane or not, whether he driving her insane or not. We got the nice car, we got the jury, we got the clientele, we got the block. Eastside, you understand what I'm saying? Somebody got to say it. Somebody got to say this shit. We tell ourselves we on top. See, let me tell you something what I learned about dealing with these corporates. Because if it wasn't, all jokes aside, I'm dead serious. I can't even say this. See, when it comes to that hustling shit, I can give you 1,000 stories because right here, I can give you stories for days on these individuals, right? I can give you stories for years on Dementio. I can give you stories for years on Rum. I can give you stories for years on my nigga M. But all of these individuals, these 3 individuals that I love dearly, that was so impactful in my life, all of them are no longer here physically, loved spiritually, but they are no longer here physically because of the game. But these 2 people right here, my grandmother and grandfather, even though when I didn't know I was hearing it when they was trying to tell me, when they was giving me all the Jews, I thought I wasn't even absorbing them. See, these grandparents was like water, and they deemed me to be a sponge. So whether I decided to pay attention at one particular time, they didn't just say it one time. They said this year in and year out. Certain things like principle, integrity, morale, character, honor, like the shit that my grandfather and my grandmother showed me on both sides pertaining to men and women. See, that's be my problem. That's what be my problem. The elegance that I see in us, we don't see in each other. We don't see that shit. All we see is, oh, that's a cool nigga. I mean, when he had Roosevelt, free Bo Mayo, nigga. They'll tell you about when a nigga had this. They'll tell you about when a nigga had that. But they don't tell you about what he really going through. Usually a nigga getting money has the most stressful life in the world because number one, if he's dealing with somebody he's in love with, she's to the fact where she wants him to stop hustling or she wants him to continue hustling. Pay attention. There's 2 types of women. There's that woman that's going to allow and understand that at a particular time in y'all lifetime, you may be having to interact with the illegal world. They're going to understand that because this is who they met. But fellas, take this game I'm giving you. Who we are and who we perceive ourselves to be, the highest ego that we may have, when a woman chooses us to be their man. My mother taught me this a long time ago. Even though she will see everything that we see in ourselves, she'll see the future with everything that she says she's going to put into the relationship, which is going to open up a real man's mind, like appreciation, consideration, compromising. She's doing this because she's trying to adjust your mind in the fact where she's weaning you out of the street, because there's no fucking thing called compromising when you're a gangster. What I say is law. But there is a such thing as compromising with DeMar McLeod. If that makes any sense to you. In this job, like I said, I've been back 6 months, but if I'd have stayed, I'd have been there 15 years. Overall, I gave that company about maybe seven years, three different times, excuse me. But the impact that I've made every time, just like this time, keep it funky. When I first moved from North Carolina, the impact I made was, yo, he from Brooklyn. Don't play with him. He'll put hands and feet on you. The second time is, he's still from Brooklyn. Don't play with him. But he don't really want to put hands and feet on you. He just want to go to work. He don't want to do that. And now the third time, I just want to go to work and go home. See, there's people that want to go to work and meet friends. There's people that want to go to work and meet fuck partners. There's people that want to go to work and find other peoples that engage in drugs that they may deal with. Oh, you pop pills? I pop pills too. Now you my best friend. Oh, you smoke weed? I smoke bud too. Now you my best friend. Oh, you an alcoholic, huh? You alcoholic, huh? I drink too. You my best friend. Now, when I first went to the company, I was the one, lunchtime, you couldn't wait to get outside. I'm telling you this because this is some shit I had to think about. This is my vent. This is my vent. China, salute. Oh, and let me say this while China is here. China says something on his live. Shout out to Miss Miyagi. Well, I know he wasn't talking about me about certain shit. When it come to China, y'all, all due respect to 050. No disrespect to the 050. My relationship with China is not YouTube. 050, I'm proud of who he is and what he has done. Because there's other shit he could be doing. But I'm going to let this be known. Anybody that go against him is not welcome over here. Trust this. I told y'all, I started the grown folk sector. And when it come to official shit, I don't even be playing with niggas. Because a lot of times he say, like, I don't even, like, I'm glad niggas know. Anytime y'all see them fake dice accounts, that's why I get upset with y'all niggas. No disrespect intended to some of you content creators. The only thing I ever ask is if you see a fake person using my name, block that shit out your chat. That's why some of the shit I be listening to, I'll be like, yo, trying to make a lot of sense. A lot of y'all niggas is just doing shit to do shit. First of all, if a fake account comes in here with anybody's name, whether I understand your movement or the way you rock or not, that shit is getting blocked out of here immediately. Word up. I don't do niggas platforms. If it ain't 050, if it ain't Wax, I ain't really moving like that. Shout out to Zeke Black, Dog Soldier, Hank McCoy. If they dropping links, that's where I'm going to be. I don't do platforms like that. You dig what I'm saying? But I go with my bedrooms, them, with my peoples, with my brothers and them. You'll always see me on 050. I don't give a fuck. Sometimes I be wanting to vent too. Shout out to Harlem Legend. He family too. But he family because of China. My loyalty is to China. You understand? So long as people know that. But back to what I was telling y'all. All this shit we was doing in the street that eventually got taken away from us. Took our freedom. That's a fact, China. They be knowing them shits is fake. But they be just letting them shits rock because see, people fail to realize people don't be having wrenches in everybody's chat. So if you got a wrench in someone's chat, you can press the page and see where it's going. But a lot of niggas, let me tell you something. I learned a lot of shit about this YouTube shit. Medicated Wookie, salute to the bro. Yo, that man right there, I do not know him physically. Do not know him physically. But when it comes to this man right here, Medicated Wookie does know him physically. Rest in peace to my bro, Barrage, nigga. D-Sep legend. You heard? So when it comes to Medicated Wookie, even though I don't physically know him, he used to ride bikes with my man. And I'm telling you, it touched me because when he left a comment on, I put it up for big. See, a lot of y'all people don't know. That's why China says some real live shit. He said, Joe, I ain't gonna be sitting, and that's me too. I've been telling y'all that shit. That's on my mother life. I've been telling y'all that. There's 2 niggas on YouTube. On my mother, if I catch you niggas. If I catch you niggas. Because certain shit I don't play with. But maybe God won't even allow me to get around certain niggas because I'm not playing. Just like China said, some of you niggas don't know when y'all bump into certain niggas, don't start talking that it's YouTube shit. Nah, this was just YouTube and all that other shit. Some niggas like, I know even though when I came through the sector and was introduced through the sector, like I know this sector is a sector that continuously wants to throw threats and stuff like that at people for years and stuff. We don't come from that era. We don't do that. We don't do that. And that's the reason why I switched up my whole scenario. Because that's not who I am in real life. I'm not with that all that other shit, you know what I'm saying? Usually where I come from, this shit gonna happen, it's gonna happen, you're gonna see it, we gonna, all this YouTube just going live and all that. That's why I went and got a job. I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all. That's why I be saying God really got a plan for me, because I'm telling you, I told God about maybe a year ago, I'm tired of hustling. These is facts. If anybody really know me, these is facts. Like I said, wax really, that's why I be laughing at y'all niggas. These is facts. Like niggas has really changed their lives for the better. I'm 52 years old. I do not have no reason running around like a fucking fool. That's why I say God works in mysterious ways. Oh yeah, China, I'm moving to Georgia. Back to the job. In the streets, when we get that work, FTC, another day alive. Like you say, we get that work, we feel as though the most honorable thing we've did is accomplished nothing. I'm gonna keep it funky with you. To get recognized at your job, especially when see, this is some real shit. See, I gotta be real. I gotta be real to y'all. When you're used to aggression and handling things violently, when you start going to a job and then you may get that chump ass lead or the chump ass supervisor or the chump ass nigga that just want to run his mouth to you. In our world, we grab that nigga and beat him in his face. L'Oreal, salute. Copy. But when you go to work, you got to be like, you know what? This works for me, so I'm trying to give some goons some game. To the cats that be just trying to go to work. But y'all get discouraged because it be, Egypt, don't start. It's just a car. We all right. It's just a truck. You good. She don't like trucks, y'all. She don't like trucks. Shout out to Jav. Make sure this truck go by before she go crazy. We getting back into this great live. Make sure y'all roll up, man. Let's go.
The streets ain't never loved me. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah.
Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. GD. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sipping my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture. I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust and that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
You notice all our songs that we can relate to. Y'all notice, am I bugging? This is men and women. You notice all of the songs that we can relate to, especially when it comes to rap, they usually have the same scenarios. Hustling, somebody getting killed, somebody going to jail, somebody fighting. I noticed if I'd have just listened, so I hope people listen to me now. I know it's niggas still out there getting money. It's a bunch of y'all still out there getting money. It's a bunch of y'all still out there trying to come up. Go get a fucking job. That money is there for a reason. It's there to magnetize you. It's there to lock you on one purpose. Going to jail or dying. I started thinking about shit. When you go to work, I even went to the times where I was discouraged. That's why I tell the cats. It's going to be some dudes that just want to be super, super aggressive because they have positions like supervisors or leads. If you really been outside and you really survived certain things, wherever you was at all over the world, north, south, east, west, I'm going to give you something I did. It's a trick. It's something I do. When I recognize someone that likes to overexert their power, I laugh because you have to really think about this. For certain things that we have overcame, the ones that try to be over aggressive to people would have never understood if it would have came their way. So we win. The reason why they try to agitate us, is because they want to get us out of the job. Because you see how we can recognize they got flaws of their character? They can recognize the strengths of our character. See, they start getting scared and paranoid because they say if they can recognize the strength of our character, the operation managers and the managers is going to recognize the strength of us. So check this out. They got these corny dudes in position. They don't know how to treat people. They don't know how to be compassionate or empathetic to people's feelings. If they got these type of people in position, imagine if we get in position. Just think about this. Just like we got in position in the street, now it's time for us to get in position in these jobs. We got to get close to corporate. Yo, let me tell you something about God. I would have never imagined from where I'm from. And the sad part is it ain't about what my parents was, because what their life story is was their life story. Yeah, my mom's had a good job at Saks. My pops had a good job at Veterans Administration. Then my pops started getting hot. Yeah, my grandmother was a nurse. My grandfather was an elevator operator. But say that was their lives. It's a song called God Bless the Child That Has His Own. When they leave, my grandparents' mother and father been going for years. So I decided to take the side way out sometimes. But if I'd have just stayed on the path that they was talking to me about, my grandfather told me, you can't get in trouble at work unless you're getting fired. They used to always say that. You cannot get in trouble at work unless you're fired.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds I'm cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes, like was that smart? Now they uploading their clothes on the Poshmark. Switch, baby, careful with this. I mean, it's bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like, high from who? Bout to put your car on skates. You think you slide through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
Y'all see what China said? He said, yo, he wish he could speak on content like me, but our people like that ignorant shit. And the bug part is, when China speak on shit like that, y'all take it for a joke. China might get a little saucy. Yo, let me tell y'all something. Y'all better go back and watch them lives he doing. I'm not talking about the lives when he talking about certain things with the controversial, because they are giving him that information that's entertaining. Go to the lives when China is saying this shit that I'll be like, it takes a real strong individual to say certain things, especially about certain things that we are part of. Because he said one of the most powerful things. Shout out to Wax AP. Shout out to Mikey B when he was on a platform the other day. He said some live shit, but y'all ain't hearing him. You see what Oreo said? We need 10 more likes. Stop that nonsense. He said some live shit. He said a dope fiend is a dope fiend, man. When we was coming up, that shit was a no-no. No pills, no coke, none of that goofy shit. Maybe a little bud, some beer, some alcohol. Even when niggas was smoking dust, we wasn't looking at niggas correctly. You dig? On some real shit. Shout out to my OGs. I'm so glad who mines are. That's some real shit. Yeah, I'm D-Set for life. Yeah, I done did some shit that I'm like, damn. You see that purple shit going across the bottom? I'm like, damn. That's why the shit that's coming to me now, I'm like, God damn. Like, because God don't judge you for your actions. God judge you for your intentions. You see, when people make cars like Ford, Mercedes-Benz, they're my nigga Mush. What up, boy? Brooklyn is in the building. Brooklyn is here. Childhood friend right there. Yo, Mush, let me tell you some deep shit, Mush. They offered your man some money on some legal shit, Mush. I just came back from Georgia. Like I said, I had a beautiful time out there. Let me tell you something, Mush. You know how we love to eat. Yo, Mush, tell me this don't look like the fishing spot, St. John's in Utica. Check this out, Mush. This is one of the plates I had in Georgia. Let's go. Very disrespectful shrimp, seasoned French fries, seasoned hush puppies, catfish with a piece of golden toast on the bottom. These is facts. City Bama salute. These is facts. Mush should tell you about the infamous seafood spot, St. John's in Utica, man. The fish sandwich, 3 pieces of fish with wheat bread, man. Extra tartar sauce. This place right here can fuck with them, man. This shit can fuck with them, Mush. Yo, Mush, this shit can fuck with them, boy. You know how I feel about that seafood, son. You know how I feel about them 5 crab sticks, boy. Yo, Mush, you know how we eat, son. Yo, Mush, check this one out, son. Check this. That's my man, Alphonse Aurora. That's why I told y'all, we don't do no race. Yo, that's what be getting me mad, too. All jokes aside, y'all. Yo, that's my word. That racism shit, like down here, down south, that's why, yo, Mush, they call me Telemundo at the job. Mush, know I've been out. We love everybody. All that racial shit, that shit is weirdo shit. This man right here, Mush, I trust that man with my life. His whole family. Jeff, I trust all of them. Y'all is crazy. That racial shit, that man is Puerto Rican. Facts. And we had a mean basketball squad. And we had to go play ball against the most animal-like niggas, man. Sterling place, boy. But check this out, Mush. This was the hibachi spot. This was the hibachi side. Mixed vegetable, steak, chicken, shrimp, fried rice, and the noodles. Hey, Miss Miyagi. But I ain't gonna front. The fried rice and the noodles was trash. The fried rice and the noodles was trash, but everything was all right. Miss Miyagi, I ain't gonna front. The fried rice and noodles, but everything else, fire. But back to what I'm saying, let's talk about this. Check this out. Now, I'm gonna give y'all some real content. This is real rap. This is a hibachi spot in Georgia. Let me tell you something about when these... See, y'all niggas worrying about the plug in the street. Fuck that nigga. Like on some real shit. Fuck all them niggas trying to get y'all drugs. Them niggas don't care nothing about your women. They don't care nothing about your kids. They're selfish, narcissistic people. You know why I know that? Because that shit used to be me. I ain't give a fuck about niggas talking about their son birthday parties and all that. Nigga, I need you on the block, boy. Allegedly. Mush, I'm lying? I don't give a fuck about your girl want to go to the movies and all that shit, and it's Friday night and niggas is out here looking for that bud. Mush, I'm lying? That's some of the most narcissistic shit ever. That's why niggas get killed. That's why niggas get overtaken. That's why niggas get robbed, because niggas forget to be compassionate and understanding about people's lives and their feelings. That's why when they recognized me when I was a line leader, I had the best motherfucking yield. And they used to ask me, how come, like they used to always say, the dude that's in the street that was allegedly doing this or doing that, how come he can get a group of people to come to work every day when we have trained people to be junior supervisors and they people don't want to come to work? And you know what I told my plant operations manager? Shout out to Toby. If I'm lying, he'll fire me because he subscribed to the channel. Divine, I see you, sis. I said, yo, Toby, you know how that line ran like that? You know why? Shout out to City Bama. Because City Bama was on my line. I know him from the street. He know I ain't lying. Make a long story short, I said, yo, Toby, you know why that line ran the way it ran? He was like, why, Dice? I said, because I had a $150,000 motherfucking month operation going on, son. And I had to know how to treat people, man. So when I got on the line, this is why my reputation was angered somewhat by some people, but appreciated by the masses, because I was given a position years ago and I gave the position back respectfully. Because at that particular time, I didn't really agree with certain methods that the way things were ran. But shout out to the company. Now, it's not about nothing else but what people are going through when you got people that's coming to you every day. Them niggas in the street that's trying to give you that work, get away from them niggas. If you can't fill out a job application, take your girl with you and let her fill out the job application for you. Matter of fact, go get an application and say, oh, can I take this with me? Have somebody you care about. Have somebody to care about you fill out that application. Everything that you want to say that you can't articulate or maybe spell because they got us so fucked up. They had a bunch of children stop going to school. I know friends that dropped out of school because they didn't have clothes. So back to what I was saying. To be recognized by one operations manager as a person that's stand up and sturdy, and by a second one, both one white, one black. I would have never imagined even the opportunity that has been given to me the way it's been given to me, and I'm so grateful. I'm like really so grateful because certain things just don't happen like that. And I had a great conversation with the bosses, like a great conversation, y'all. And the sad part about it is I notice now how they fucked us up because in the streets, we thought because we was around the bosses, allegedly, we was right. Nah, I'm right now, y'all. I'm right now. Like all jokes aside, you know what? At first, I was a little discouraged because I was a little fearful. Being real with y'all. Because I said to myself, can I handle this shit? See, that's the first piece of bullshit that we got to stop doing. Doubt. Doubt. So when it was brought up to me, I ignored the whole anticipation. I just said, well, whatever God got in store for me. I've been saying this to y'all from my first live. I appreciate all Cash Apps, Super Chats, memberships, all that. If you go back to my first lives to now, I've been saying what God has for me and in store for me, I will receive. I'm lying? FTC? I said, I appreciate all that. And if I was fucked up or something like that, would I come up here and be like, yo, I need you to do this for me like that? No, I wouldn't. Because I be done did some other shit like that. See, that's why I know my God love me. I've been telling y'all this for a minute. Yo, how long I been saying this shit, dog? And it ain't nothing a nigga ain't did that a nigga ain't did. You dig? Ain't that some shit? Like for real. Like facts, Miss Miyagi. I'm talking about Miss Miyagi. I'm sitting in the office with some real important people, Miss Miyagi. And see, this is why I love this woman right here so much. I'm gonna tell y'all some deep shit. This woman right here, she used to get on my nerves. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand the shit. This right here. I've said this from day one. Anybody that know me, this woman used to get on my nerves, Miss Miyagi. That's my beautiful mother. Do y'all know why she used to get on my nerves? Can anybody in here tell me why this beautiful woman used to get on my nerves? I'm talking about I wanted to bite my hand and jump off a roof. Can anybody tell me why this beautiful woman right here used to get on my nerves? And you know what? That's the answer. But you know what? Peace to the sister Divine. Always checking in from Chicago. That's some deep shit because that's actually the whole more like that's the whole thing. Philly boy, what up? She said because she kept you in line. Yo, let me tell you something. That too. I ain't gonna front. I'm still scared of my mother. Ain't that some shit? Let somebody be like, yo, I was going to tell your moms. I be 25, 30. Why you got to go tell my moms? But y'all know why she used to get on my nerves? Because she used to say, there is 181 dictionaries in the world. So for Christmas, when I wanted that polo goose, yeah, I got that polo goose. For my birthday, when I might have wanted that Nintendo, yeah, I got that Nintendo. But my mother always gave me a dictionary. Now check this out, y'all. I'm sitting at the table Thursday, with bosses of the bosses. All type of colors. White, black, all type of genders. And them niggas came and got me, y'all. Man, I never hugged my mother again. They came and got me, and I'm in there. But check this out. This what made me think about my mom. She said, the reason why. Philly, you know I see you. Salute. Make sure y'all got y'all wrenches. Drop them wrenches, man. Which I keep telling y'all, I'll put y'all in timeout if y'all got a wrench and don't drop you. Who y'all? Come on, that ain't right. But let me tell you what she said to me. She said, if it's over 181 dictionaries in the world, and I'm going to make sure that you get damn near everyone I can get you until I leave here. And I used to be like, why you keep buying me these silly ass dictionaries? She said, because you already got 2 strikes against you. She said, you're a man and you're black. She said, if you just listen to me and start learning the words of this dictionary, you will be articulate. You will be able to converse and talk to everybody. And see, the reason why my moms knew that I could understand what she was saying, because I understood what she was saying. It was never no times we had conversations and I was like, huh? This is what she told me. Like, it's certain things she embedded in me with her bouginess. That's why, ladies, if somebody say you bougie, take that as a compliment. Fellas, if you be like, yo, this bitch too bougie, you better hug her and love her. Because them bougie women is the ones that are very meticulous. Check what I'm saying to you. I'm giving you niggas real game right now. So if she's meticulous about what she consumes, she'll be more meticulous about who she engages with sexually. I know it might go over some of y'all head. Ms. Miyagi said, right. Bougie is what it is. And if a bougie woman chose one of us, do you know how honored you should be, my guys? Philly said, it's the difference between bougie and ghetto bougie. And that's facts. Because that shit nay bougie, I ain't talking about that. I'm on some, when, yo, my mother was so beautiful, all jokes aside, like niggas used to try to holler at my mother everywhere. And she used to be like, excuse me? Like, and I never understood why she did that shit. And then one day she broke it down to me. I see, well, Mom, why you be doing shit like that? You know what I'm saying? My pop's up north for a body. Why you ain't out here mingling and dingling? She said, what I do is my business. She said, but if a man don't know how to approach me, a man should not be around me. This how bougie she was. I done heard niggas say, yo, baby. She go, excuse me? Like my mother look at people and be like, that's all you came up with to say to me? And then when the person go to respond, my mother just walk off. So back to these people that decided to let me be a part of this business. I'm sitting up having a conversation with some great people. And I'm honored because they're telling me the recommendations that came from 2 other great people. You understand? Like I'm overwhelmed, but then I'm thinking about the shit because my mom's keeps popping up in my head because I keep hearing her say, "Didn't I tell you about them dictionaries?" So when the people got to there and they started talking to me and we had started having a conversation, I just laughed because the guy that brought me down from down, he was like, "Yo, how y'all feel?" One lady was like, "I love him." The other lady was like, "He's so calm and he's patient. We seen how he interacted with the people. This is what we needed." And then shout out to the lady, the D-Bone superintendent. She was like, "Nah, I talked to Dyson Wallace." She said, "Yo, he ready." So it's like to be able to sit down at the table, and I know who I am, and I know where I come from. Anybody that knows somebody can tell you about me. But that shit is weirdo shit to me now, because first of all, like China said, we came up emulating niggas that made us think it was cool to risk our life and throw rocks at the penitentiary every day. Shout out to my man Risky, man. We grew up emulating niggas that told us to go risk our lives, man. And then they told us when we went to jail, this is the most goofiest shit. Now, let me tell you something. I fell for this shit. This is the most goofiest shit in the world. And I'm going to tell you niggas that fell for this shit, you should be swallowed. If you think because of your ways and your ignorance that you did some things that took you away from a woman for years and years and years, and you think she's supposed to sit there and wait for you, you's a fool. And to any woman, I mean this wholeheartedly. No disrespect intended. But if you take it, respect her to check it. To be on a standstill for a selfish decision makes you insane. Don't let that go over your head. To be on a standstill for a selfish decision, because if you keep telling me, Dice, stop hustling. Hey, Miss Pam. Divine, I see you. She said, "Hey, I got to step off, y'all. Now, peace and blessings to all. I appreciate you." Miss Pam says, "Salute to the chat." Let me tell y'all some real G shit. If you keep telling me, lady, yo, Dice, stop hustling. Yo, Dice, you hot. Yo, Dice, you gonna fuck around and go to jail. And I start telling you, mind your business. You don't give a fuck about that because that bread coming to the crib. And then I go to jail. Knock on wood, hypothetically speaking. The next thing you know, they say, "Well, you know what, Dice, you're going to jail for 7 years." What type of nigga am I to say, "Yo, wait on me"? That's selfishness. I made the selfish decision to continue what I was doing that got me away from you. I could have also made a selfish decision to do what I didn't want to do. Go to fucking work. Go to work. Because now it takes two. I don't go fuck with nobody saying, unless you're a millionaire, it takes two incomes to have a peaceful fucking life. And if you have children, it's a decent, peaceful life. Think about that. Your tax bracket is always going to be determined on what they're going to take from you. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? Pay attention to this work, man. Because if Jaffe ain't say it in this song, he said he was looking for a better me, man. Let's go.
I really don't believe these niggas can fuck with me. My time. Now. Niggas gotta be trouble. Show myself when I get home, then I'ma take the streets. Right. Looking in the mirror, this a better me. Like self-care, I'm making time for me. I know these niggas mad cause they can't fuck with me. Right. Prove me you loyal, now you stuck with me. Don't goof around cause there's no luck with me. Show me you loyal, now you stuck with me. You know I'm real, can put your trust in me. Try to make them get my vision, I'ma paint it. Move dangerous, cocaine V is white painted. Move cautious, the niggas call it scared, I call it smart. They too tough, they thought it couldn't happen, now you shot. I talk truth, I jumped off the step, I'm a different stoop. Star Wars gunning the mask. Boy, a different troop. Yeah, picture niggas playing around with Rosa Sun. Have my youngin' light them up, I get you rolled in one. They ain't talking about money, these niggas talking light. Sitting on a brick and a half, I make a move tonight. Yeah. Bucket low like I'm a fisherman. No money, I just give her the rod. I'm trying to will her in. Yeah, she turn to Mimi when she up there. Love her when I touch there. She can't get enough, oh yeah. I'm the nigga you call when your man bugging. That's right, gon' cry on my shoulders. I know we fucking sound foul, but she been wanting to get a pussy up. And yeah, it's a good enough reason to
Pardon that, y'all. Shout out to Joff. Back to what I was saying. It took me to really pay attention to that conversation that I had, that I even had a conversation. See, it's the difference between talking to somebody and not being sure what you're saying as opposed to having a conversation with somebody and talking firmly and adamantly because you're secure about everything that you're saying. See, I got to do that the other day. Because I always understood like who I am as far as my intelligence. And I used to be ashamed of that. That's some real deep shit. Like I used to be like when I was younger, I used to try to hide the fact that I just understood shit. Peace to the God. I see you, OG Bobby. I don't know, that shit is so fucked up. The hood had us so fucked up. That's why I get so disgusted with myself. The hood tricked me into thinking that because I understood. See, when you can compute the certain things on a regular speed, they feel as though that you're, 100%. That don't mean you're 100%. That means that you can compute to something of that mannerism. There are things that I can compute to in seconds. And then there are things that make me really think, and I'll be stagnated in thought. And that's fucked up because that's how they judge people. They say, well, if he can't finish a test, they'll tell our children, they'll tell us about our babies. If they can't finish a worldwide test within an hour and a half, there must be something wrong with them. So they're automatically diagnosed with a disorder. Or if people pay attention, some of our children and some of us as adults, we get distracted easily because we're bored and we don't want to be pinpointed on no bullshit. So we be looking for something else as adults. So imagine how our children feel if you're saying something to them that's not interesting to them. But when they told me how interested they were in having me come down, I was honored. Now, the reason why I was honored on both ways. They told us, come back and chill, do what we got to do. I'm breaking out on the 1st of December. But this time, see, I went down for a week. I left last Monday, came back yesterday. This time, when I leave on the 1st, we going for 2 weeks. We going for 2 weeks. All I know is my man came and pulled me and was like, yo, he pulled his phone out like Cat Williams on a Palm Pilot. It was like, Big Dice, you with me on the 1st down here, baby. You with me on the 1st, and we doing it this time for 2 weeks. You got a problem with that? Hell no, I ain't got no problem with that. Hell no, I ain't got no problem with that. Now they paying us crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. They is paying us crazy. Like, fuck hustling. Listen to what I'm telling you, my niggas. They are paying us crazy. We stayed in the best hotel, man. The Hilton Inns, man. I'm talking about the breakfast is free from 6 to 10 in the morning, every fucking morning. I'm talking about you come downstairs. It's nice looking. It's friendly, good, energetic people on some how you doing? Good morning, man. Like on some other shit, man. On some coming to America shit, man. And all I'm thinking about is my moms and saying the shit that I used to be discouraged about. Because like I said at first, I was kind of worried. Can I handle this situation? Am I ready to? Man, fuck that. Hell yeah, I can handle this shit. And I'm beyond ready. I'm from Utica Avenue. I'm sitting up making eggs and toast and bagels and shit, and homemade waffles and shit. They got some shit. You making strawberry and red velvet waffles, baby. And I'm laughing because my grandfather always said you can't get at work in trouble. You can't get in trouble in work unless you're getting fired. So I used to pay attention to certain jobs that I may have lost because of my arrogance and my ignorance. A couple of jobs I got fired from for putting my hands on people. They were right for firing me. It's a cold-blooded fact. They was completely right for firing me because it's fucked up how I was raised, just like a bunch of other people, and I didn't know how to differentiate the street side from the corporate side. Now, see, that fucked me up because instead of me engaging allegedly in the physical contact with him because of words that was exchanged, because we got this dumb shit. Like, I've never understood this shit about us. That's shit. That's why I be looking at myself like I'm crazy, especially as black people. A nigga walk up on you and say, fuck you, pussy, suck my dick. Excuse my language, ladies. You want to kill him. If a black man walk up on you and go, fuck your moms. Yo, fuck your kids. Yo, fuck your wife, nigga. That bitch suck my cock. You want to pull your gun and kill that man. Do you know if you walk up on a Caucasian man and go, fuck you, pussy, I hate you, that man is going to grab his attire and look at you with a bewildered look and run. He's going to run for his life. You know why? Because he know you is insane. Out of all the things that you can say to somebody, fuck your mother. Out of all the things you can say to somebody, yo, fuck that nigga wife. Fuck that nigga husband. That's all you got? Now, them words right there then got us so fucked up over these years. Just Eric, salute. Them words done got us so fucked up over these years for what, y'all? Like, I'm telling y'all some real shit. This shit aggravates me. I mean, even when I see it on YouTube, you know why I don't get into it on YouTube? Because I understand it's just a bunch of people that's going through certain shit. And this is the way they express it. Some people, they might not be able to talk as firmly and aggressively to the people that they're really angry with. Like, it's a lot of niggas that can be going through shit with their broads. It's a lot of women that can be going through shit with their men, and they can't tell a man, yo, suck my pussy, faggot. And a lot of niggas that can't be like, yo, bitch, why you always running your mouth? Because a lot of people don't know how to communicate with each other no more. That's the first thing they got to do. I'm guilty of it myself because of the streets. The streets make us go crazy. You hurt me, I hurt you. Hurt people, hurt people. Now check this out. That sucker shit, you definitely got to leave out of the motherfucking corporate area. Just like on the block. Niggas ain't gonna worry. I'm gonna be like 10, 15 minutes later. If I tell niggas I'm gonna be there by 1 o'clock, niggas out there 1:45, like, damn, boy, where you at? You ain't even leave the crib yet. So it's going to take you another 30 minutes. So from the 1:45, you ain't going to be there to 2:15. See, the punctuality with us, that shit was all like they said, a trap. It was a trick. It was a fucking scheme. Like that shit was they mind fucked all of us, boy. They made us not give a fuck about being punctual. They made us don't give a fuck about the women because they gave us this ego shit. As long as we got money, women are going to run us down. She don't want to act right. Get rid of her and get another one that will act right until she starts acting. Get rid of her. That's what they taught us, ladies. I'm telling you, this shit is fucked up, but it's the truth. This is what the streets taught us. My grandmother and grandfather told me that y'all motherfuckers are supposed to go through good and good and bad and bad and good and bad. My grandmother always told me something. She said in the beginning of a relationship, the first 2 or 3 years or 4 years, you learning that person. She said, and then the next 4 years, the next 5 years, you're learning to despise certain things about that person that concealed. But after certain years, it starts to seep out. Like the lack of compassion, the lack of respect, the lack of compromise. See, we do all that in the beginning. But she said the third part about it is when you recognize what it is without each other and you learn how to love it again. She said that's the glue that pulls it right back together. She used to tell me your grandfather done did some of the craziest things. And I used to be like, why the fuck did you stay with him? She said, because I had to love it out of him. Because she said a lot of men were not taught how to be men when it came to women. She said, y'all were being taught how to be men when it came to the streets. Tribe, I see you in the building. Y'all got to think about this shit. They didn't teach us how to interact with our women. You know we didn't know how to interact with our kids because we tried to make our children, especially our sons, emulate us. We tried to have our daughters fucking with our man's little boys. Now check this out. If our man is in the street with us selling drugs, ain't thinking about getting no motherfucking job, and we showing this to our child every day. Our child is saying, yo, damn, how daddy get money every day? You see how daddy get money. These police don't give a fuck about us. This world don't care nothing about us. We black. We got to do whatever we can to survive. It's a bunch of niggas with that stupid ass mentality, yo. Sitting up with that shit in front of their kids. You know why? Because I was one of them. Facts. I used to bust up weed in front of my son. I'm talking about the 90s, man. 2000, 2001. My son used to be like, what's that, daddy? Used to be like his brownies. That's what the streets told us. The streets told us if our children find out about certain things and then we open a can of worms where they are interested in what we're doing because they're emulating us because we're their fathers, we're supposed to conceal it from them or lie to them. But we was never taught to keep it away from them. We never was taught to keep it away from them. We was taught, well, if they see it, since our lives is fucked up, this is what they told us. Since our lives is fucked up and we're in the street and we're going back and forth to jail, we having shootouts and we're going through wars over blocks that have nothing to do with us. They don't have nothing with no real estate with our name on it. They said, Joe, we have to give this to our kids. Nah, I'm telling you, man. Niggas is appreciating niggas for being stand-up niggas. I'm telling y'all, to all official niggas, the new hustle for a goon is a job. I know this shit may sound crazy. I know you may not believe in this shit. Think about this shit. The new hustle for a goon is a job. When you in the street, you putting that bread down. If you put down $1,000, you only got $1,000. But if you got a 401k plan started, my nigga, if you put down $1,000 and your motherfucking company is matching that shit dollar for dollar, you got $1,000. You got $2,000. They ain't doing that in the street. They ain't doing that shit in the street. They ain't doing nothing like that. But I'm telling you where they doing that shit at. You want to get some motherfucking money, go get a job. I'm telling you right now, do everything you can to get a job. Go through one of these temp agencies. Because see, it's so fucked up now with the morale and the fucking character of us, black men. They say we're not gonna do nothing but come smoke at the job. We ain't gonna do nothing and be late. They're gonna be fucked up. Shout out to my man Willie. He said, if you're not early, you late. That's his saying. If you're not early, you late, man. They ain't telling you that shit, but I'm telling you this. I'm telling you. The new hustle for a goon is a job. I'm giving you free game, y'all. Ladies, talk to your men about this shit. My niggas, pay attention to what I'm saying to you. This shit is over. Like, this shit is so weird now. I'm looking at the fact now where certain opportunities, not bad for a nigga from Utica Avenue, but certain opportunities that have been bestowed upon me. I'm just saying to myself, look how many other people that opportunities are just sitting up waiting for y'all because y'all was probably discouraged like me. For all the niggas to be like, yo, this nigga on my back at the job. Man, fuck all this bullshit. I ain't got to be going through this bullshit. I can go to the block. Nah, stay there and go through the bullshit. See, the bullshit that you going through with these corny niggas is just going to build you up with the endurance with the bullshit that you're going to have to go through with the top. Because all bullshit ain't bad. There's a lot of people that want to be a part of the bullshit. Y'all ain't never heard that before? It's a lot of people that want to be a part of the bullshit. Niggas is mad because they ain't part of the bullshit. That's just like on YouTube. I didn't see niggas on YouTube get mad at Artist Morrison because he didn't put them in a motherfucking YouTube title. I didn't see niggas on YouTube get mad at China because he won't let them come on the Clash of the Titans. Shit's weird. But shit is weird. But let me explain something to you. You cannot get in trouble at work unless you're getting fired. Now, let me give y'all some more game, because a lot of y'all think they can't get mad at you for coming to work 2 or 3 minutes late. Yes, they can, because the word is late. That means you're not on time. I wouldn't care if they tell you to be there at 5, be there at 4:20, man. You see what L'Oreal says? She said the bullshit teaches you the endurance, because let me explain something to you. Certain yo, Miss Miyagi, I'm so serious. I had a conversation the other day where when I walked out the room, y'all, on some real G shit, I walked out the room, I got teary-eyed. I'm like, damn, was I just in a meeting with these niggas? Yo, y'all ever had to like pinch yourself? Because let me tell you something, God knows. Shout out the way that God got to have a plan for me. Let me tell you something. God got to have a plan for me. Because when the guy told me, what do you think is the problem with certain things? I said, you want the truth or you want what you want to hear? He said, give me what you think I deserve. I said, well, the truth is, the good part about it is people are really, really happy about the job. This is why the gross of people come in, because you get paid weekly. I said, but then there's the other side of the coin. There are so many people that come to this job that really want to come to work to take care of their families and better themselves. They work every day on time. They don't complain when it's time to do overtime. They don't complain when you give them another task that is not their actually assigned obligation or job description. Because the first thing niggas say is, that ain't my job. First thing a nigga say is, that ain't my fucking job. Why you asking me to do that shit? But let me tell y'all something. Y'all be laughing at the migrants. Shout out to my Hispanic people. Shout out to my Nigerian people. Shout out to my Haitian people. Like I say, let me explain my dreads, my Panamanian. Yo, let me explain something to you. When you ask them, yo, could you do this for me? They'd be like, yes. Because it's a different pride, y'all. See, this is the shit why we have to understand. I'm giving y'all free fucking game. The reason why a lot of these countries like Africa and Nigeria and Haiti in certain worlds despise us, because we do not have no pride. No pride at all. The things that we do for attention, it ain't too many on YouTube. I know and whatever they want to call this thing that we are in, that could have been at that table with me and could have had I mean, this wasn't no in and in. This was sit down and talk. It's like, it's me. I'm feeling like I'm in Shark Tank. That's the only way I can give it to y'all. I got 4 of the tops sitting looking at me at a round table. And I got to tell these niggas why I got chosen. One already know. He see me rock and roll. The other one already know. She see me get busy. But it's 2 other ones that want to know what is so important. Now, this is the part that really blew my mind. I can't make this up, y'all. So all the official dudes, pay attention to what I'm saying to you. I never kiss my mother again if I'm lying. This is the part that blew my mind. When I walked in the room and they said, Dice, how you doing? I'm in there looking like Daffy Duck. All jokes aside, when they said, Dice, how you doing? I forgot my name was Dice. I'm like, I didn't expect to hear Dice. I'm like, McLeod, how you doing? Or Damon. Like, because you know, a lot of people at first don't know my name is Damon. So when they see it on paper, it's D-A-M-O-N, but they don't know my mother was Bougie. So she put a hyphen over my A. So the A is silent. That's why my name is Damon. It's a French name. She named me after the nigga off Sanford and Son, Damon Wilson. But his name is spelled D-E-M-O-N-D. She named me D-A-M-O-N. You dig what I'm saying? No, I'm dead serious. L'Oreal laughing like, yo, L'Oreal, all jokes aside, like for a person that's like unfortunately had to endure certain things in the street, like I know what it is to be in the hood and niggas be like, yo, Dice, what up, boy? Yeah, what up? But to walk into a corporate setting, like me, y'all, little old me, walk into a corporate setting, they be like, Dice, how you doing? Nice to meet you. I'm like, It should seem like a setup. So if y'all want to look at something and pay attention to something on YouTube, pay attention to this. It's our time. It's only a few chosen. Like, it's only room for 144,000. That's a cold-blooded fact. It's only a few that's really chosen for this shit. It's only really a few that are sincere about who they are as individuals. Hank said, nah, it's because they are brainwashed. He said nothing to do with pride. But you know what the sad part is? They are brainwashed because of what they are told about us. Now pay attention to what I'm saying, y'all. Everybody want to hear this. My man said some deep shit to me one day. He said, Dice, if you had a daughter, would you let my son date her? I said, hell fucking no. And I said it so fast, I felt bad because even though he took it as an insult, I didn't mean it as an insult. I'm just 100% real. And the reason why I said hell no is because I know about certain situations pertaining to him and his son's mother and his child. So I was like, nah, certain things that I feel as though that child had to see with his parents disagreeing at times, I don't really think that would be the thing to have around a child of mine, especially if I had a daughter. That's just some real shit. Like, don't no father, that's like my son. I don't want no super promiscuous woman that's known in the streets. Like, for instance, I wouldn't want Superhead. I wouldn't want my son to, yo, Pops, check this out. I met this lady. You know I'm into them cougars, right? Her name's Superhead. I love her. I don't want nobody named Superhead dating my son. I don't want nobody with the reputation of making people go crazy because of her performing oral sex at no family reunion with my son. I don't want my son at no cookout and then he walk up with her, Karen Steffens, that's her name, and they be like, yo, ain't that Superhead? I don't want that type of shit for my son. Miss L'Oreal said, right. She said, yo, there's certain family members I would not introduce my kids to this day, like certain shit. See, people fail to realize this is your fucking right. This is your right. But some people are with this thing with letting other people raise their children. So a motherfucker that's going to let somebody else raise their child, you know, that might, let me tell you something. I'm going to be real with y'all before I get out of here. It's time to cut off all the fake friends. I'm going to drop this video right quick, but when we get into this, it's time to cut off all the fake friends. I know they're going to get mad at this one, but you know.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? twice knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?
See, I think about it like, shout out to CB for that intro. If you pay attention to the pictures, he got Demencio, Rum, M, God bless the dead, Homo, God bless the dead, Nut, God bless the dead. The only one in that whole scenario that's still alive is World. Damian Hardy, a.k.a. Big World, Big Head World. Rest in peace, Wise. I thought about so many things. I'm out of town in Georgia talking to people. I got a few more subscribers from Georgia. I'm like, yo, like even with the YouTube shit. Shiny said some real shit the other day. He was like, yo, certain niggas say they not on YouTube because they street niggas. And that's some real shit because when we was coming up, like all that to be visualized and all that, people knowing exactly who you is and all that type of shit, that shit was like could be bad for business. And then certain things is just not supposed to be talked about or exposed, especially things with family and friends. And I've even got caught up on the shit, but you know, sometimes emotions fly. You know, sometimes shit flare, but I've been cured over that disease. You dig? Because I don't have the time to entertain, especially certain things with people I don't know, and they don't know me. Because if they really genuinely knew who I was, certain things would even be said. And probably the same thing, vice versa, with a lot of people. But see, your character displays who you are deeply within. Like it's a lot of people that you could tell it's a bunch of turmoil in their heart. It's people in this world that's upset. Fuck YouTube. Yeah, you see it on YouTube. You see some people go live on YouTube, and then automatically they're upset. They're talking about certain things that upset them. I just wish sometimes people just hit people in the background, like curse each other out in the background, like fuck all the fuck that, fuck you nigga, fuck that. Every time y'all talk to each other, that's what y'all want to do. If y'all want to see each other face to face, because it's like, to me, the insanity of it is the only reason why you're doing it is because you want to see somebody physically say fuck you. I think on Instagram, you can call somebody like FaceTime, call them and say fuck you. And then I guess he'll say fuck you back, or she'll say fuck you. Then you'll say fuck them back. And then y'all are going continuously about this behind the scenes, but to come to the air with it. And then, unfortunately, if someone's to get harmed, that's when people want to say, yo, I didn't mean it. Nah, I didn't mean it like that. Because they genuinely did mean it like that. I just try to tell niggas, if it ain't about nothing positive, it won't be over here. If it ain't about joking, making somebody laugh, or some informative information, it won't be over here. If it ain't about some really trying to like help somebody else or shit, help myself, because this shit is therapeutic to me. And shout out to the people, 2011 people that subscribe, still going up. I appreciate y'all sincerely. Shout out to the people in Georgia that decided to hit that YouTube like button. Yo, shout out to everybody that came into here today, because like I said, Thanksgiving is coming up. Thanksgiving is coming up. It's time for family. That's what people need to give thanks about. Family. You got another year, you got family, and you got some people that came home. Some people that came home. Bunch of people that came home from doing, I don't give a fuck when a nigga came home from doing 2 days, he was in jail. People came home from doing 20, 30, 40 years. I wish them all the best, especially for people that want to change their lives, man. Everybody deserves a second chance. When it comes to this YouTube shit, man. But like I said, we're going back down there the 1st of December. This time we stand for 2 weeks. I'm actually excited for that, because it's a difference when you're working with people that genuinely want to learn something. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Shout out to the women, man, in Vienna. Yo, let me tell you something. There's some women in Georgia, y'all. Yo, I take my hat off to y'all. I am so sincere. Let me tell y'all something, ladies. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, fellas. The women is dangerous, man. These are the ones, man. I mean, I'm seeing women doing jobs that was like literally male dominated. Literally male dominated. And now it's female dominated. Them women in Georgia, I gotta give them they props, yo. They built different down there. They built different. I'm not talking about to the goofy ass weirdo niggas talking about their bodies. No, you doofy ass niggas. I ain't talking about no body shit. What I mean by they built different is their endurance, their willpower, their drive. I'm talking about this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. I done seen men tap out with the jobs that they doing. I'm talking about, yo, listen to me. It's a young boy that was working with me. He said, yo, big man, can I go to the bathroom? I said, sure you can, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't make this shit up. That man went to the bathroom and I haven't seen him since. That nigga ain't go to no damn bathroom. That nigga went out there, got his car, his bag, his keys, and got in his car and quit. And quit. Lansky, salute. And quit. And quit. It's niggas that ran from this job. Let me tell you something. I'm watching women say to me, I want to learn that. But this is the part that's bugging me out. And it's like it's bugging. Big Brooklyn boy. It's bugging me out is because the women are Haitian. Yo, let me tell y'all something. You already know, Lansky. Let me tell y'all something. People I'm telling y'all, instead of trying to just go against people because you don't know them, like they always using that word migrant. See, I'm from Brooklyn. You see my man Mush is in the building. That word migrant, we didn't do that because migrant is a abbreviation of immigrant. Like migrant, immigrant. An immigrant is someone that was imported into a world that they are not foreign of. They don't have no business being there in the eyes of America. So they're migrant. Nah. See, this is the part that I don't like about this shit before I get out of here. When the Panamanians came to Brooklyn, they ain't like them. When the Dreads came to Brooklyn, they ain't like them. When the Puerto Ricans came to Brooklyn, they ain't like them. When the Russians came to Brooklyn, they ain't like them. When the Americans was running Brooklyn, they ain't like it. It was all the same damn thing. Them people that was coming from Panama that had that coke, allegedly, was trying to make better lives for their family in Jamaica, in Haiti, in Guyana, et cetera, because if you know anything about Brooklyn, that was a fucking cesspool of cocaine and heroin throughout all nationalities. Did that make us all bad people? So you mean to tell me they say it's American people? Fuck them niggas. They want to sell crack. So it's Haitian people. It's fuck them because they want to sell crack. So it's Guyanese people. You say fuck them because they're selling crack. And then it's Trinidadian people. You say sell for, and then it's Panamanian, and then there's Russian, and then there's Italian, and then there's German, and then there's Chinese because the Chinese are with the opioids and the heroin. So you mean to tell me everybody is bad? You see how fucked up that game is? You mean to tell me everybody is bad, or is everybody trying to survive? Yo, this to my goons, my gangsters, whatever you want to call it, my drillers. the gang, like you said, the new hustle for whatever you think you are, whatever you stand for being is a job, yo. It's time for y'all to use the same tactics that you used in the street, meaning the same way that you thought and survived in the street when you knew not to go outside, or when you made that sale and you seen the cop and you knew how to dip off and change and come back with different clothes on, allegedly, because they was doing the 48-hour indictments, allegedly. This is Rudy Giuliani era. Or you knew how to go uptown and get work, or you know how to go to East New York and get work. See, the way that you had to maneuver in had to be meticulous. It had to be meticulous, meaning if you had a certain amount of money, if you told the wrong person, the minute you told that person what you was going to do with that certain amount of money, that person would have a certain amount of people waiting to attempt to take that money from you. You knew not to talk about shit. You can't tell this nigga, yo, I'm about to go spend $15,000. How you gonna tell a nigga that ain't got $100 you about to go spend $15,000? Because the first thing that's gonna run through his mind is, well, that's not all the money you got if you're going to spend $15,000. So if I take that $15,000 from you, you shouldn't get mad. It shouldn't hurt you. Get out the street, y'all. They fucking us up. Trust this. This is the new hustle. I'm going to give it to you in a blueprint before I get the fuck out of here. Like I said, go to these temp agencies. I don't give a fuck if you think you can't read. There's shit going on right now where if you got to fill out an application, motherfucker, it's a fucking state law that they got to go over the question with you. They got to see, check this out. Fuck that pride shit. This ain't Django. Fuck all that Samuel Jackson bullshit. Who is that nigga on a nab type shit? This is real grown shit. Number one, get a fucking job. Get somebody that will say and ask you every question. If you say, have you ever been convicted of a felon? If you don't know what the fuck have you ever been convicted of a felon mean is articulately, a motherfucker that do know say, yo, you ever went to jail? No. All right then. So now you wrote no. And we do that same process through every fucking question. What is your name? Oh, my name is Leroy. How you spell Leroy? L-E-R-O-Y. All right. What's your last name? Davis. D-A-V-I-S. This is the same continuing program. Fuck pride. Because if you don't get a hold to that pride, they're going to send you the fuck from out of here. It's like the new bullshit. See, now, your chick is gone. She's sucking cock. Let's get that in your mind. You got 8 and 10 years. Cock is going in her head. This is a reality you got to deal with. Same thing as vice versa, ladies. If your man went to jail, if you went to jail for about 8 to 10 years, I don't give a fuck what that papoose nigga is telling you. He got his cocks up, allegedly. I don't give a fuck. That's why all that bullshit is going on with him and Remy Ma. That's just my opinion with it. All that shit is, yeah, you could have went to every jail visit. I respect it. I respect it. You could have been on the books. Yeah, I respect that. You could have made all the conjugal visits. I respect that. But that bullshit they be talking about on TV, I don't respect that. That's why people be going through bullshit. Instead of, let me tell you something. Instead of running away from it, talk about that shit. Because when you hold that shit up and then start talking about the shit, it's too fucking late. My niggas, go get a job. The arguments will stop in the crib. Because if you fucking with a chick that wants you to risk your life and throw, like I said, throw rocks at the penitentiary every day, she's not for you. She's not for you. Especially if the bitch sitting in the crib all day smoking weed, talking about when you get home, she done smoke the 8th. She done smoke the 7th. That bitch ain't for you. She for the streets. She for the streets. I know sometimes the way I say things, people be like, damn, he kind of straight to the. My grandfather told me if there's a store across the street, directly across the street from me, that I want to go to, what is the purpose of walking down the block, crossing the street, then walking back down the block across the street to come to the store when I can just wait to see if no cars is coming and walk across the street to the store? See, that's my problem. That's why certain times I had to fight, because I'd rather say what's on my heart. Whatever happens and comes with it, it just comes with it. I just be saying a spade is a spade and a duck is a duck. I ain't one of them niggas that can tell me a duck can pull a truck, hook it up. No, I ain't really like that, because he going to have to show me. And when you tell him, I'm going to watch you, because there ain't no way in hell you're going to tell me to hook a duck up to a truck. Because if you're telling me to hook a duck up to a truck, you want me to be blind to the fact of what you doing while I'm hooking that duck up to a fucking truck. So I tell him, if that's the case, if you're so confident in that duck pulling that truck, how about I sit back and let you do it? Trey, salute, boy. How about I sit back and let you do it, man? That's the new hustle for a job, man. A fucking goon. See, people used to ask me why I don't be on YouTube too so much. Because I be at fucking work and I be tired. Simple, plain. Times when I was running around the street, I was never tired because I slept when I wanted to and I got up when I wanted to. But the headaches that came with that shit, see, it's a new, see now, hold on. That's the bad part before I get out of here, fellas. There's this the bad part. The bullshit that we go through in the street when we hustling is totally different than the bullshit we go through when we're in corporate. It's certain things. It's bullshit. My grandfather said there's diarrhea, there's lumpy, and there's mushy shit. It's all the same thing. It's still shit. But it's which one you decide to eat. See, now, I know that may be a fucked up analogy, but you got to pay attention to it. In this world, all of us are going to be dealt shit. You may not want to look at it like that, but you're going to be dealt shit. But pay attention. You can get some mushy shit, like some soft ice cream, and it's going to take you some time. Or you can get some clumpy shit, because you're going to have to make a choice. And that's going to take longer than eating the motherfucking mushy shit. Or you can get the diarrhea. See, me, the reason why I'll take the diarrhea is because I'm going to drink it up quick, and then I'm going to get to what I got to get to. Salute.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?